Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullahu khair for tuning in to Hussein Mohamud TV. I am your host and coach, Hussein Mohamud, working to help you maximize your finance and life by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Just wanted to shoot a quick video, inshallah, so that I could, express to you just a couple of frustrations, a couple of concerns, and a couple of nasiha by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So anybody who's been up to date with anything that I do realizes my struggle with personal and professional branding in business. That is when you take your business idea and you label it a particular name, and that could either be your personal name, as you can see, Hussein Mohamud with the introduction, or sometimes I say Ridwanullah TV, Ridwanullah Podcast TV. I'm going through a couple of iterations to see what works best, and how I could personally and professionally grow my business, and bi-idhnillahi ta'ala my businesses. So inshallah I'm able to help you guys succeed at a higher level by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, including myself. So you guys know, I talk about a lot of different topics on this TV channel. It's very, very hard to focus on one particular subject when you're so passionate about so many things, right? You name it, I'm passionate about it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So, it's hard to kind of think about one particular subject to focus on. And as you guys know, I've talked about freedom and wealth, mainly finances for freedom and wealth. I've talked about the self with the mind, the body, and the belongings and experience. I've spoken, somewhat about family, right, with the parents, the spouse, and children, the siblings, the aunts, uncles, and cousins. And I've also spoken about the ummah, right? Your masjid, your community, your neighbors and friends, and national and international environment. Now, when it comes to finances, there's 5 elements within the finance as well. Number 1 is the finance itself. Actually, when it comes to freedom and wealth, there's 5 elements within the freedom and wealth, and the first one is finance, and the second one is career, and the third one is jobs, and the fourth one is your business or businesses, and the fifth one is your investments, however you want to classify it. So as you could tell, there are 15 parts of life divided into 4 areas, right? There's 15 total parts of life, but it's divided into 4 areas. Maybe I'm just confusing you. I kind of make sense to myself. So it's very, very important to realize that, there's only 3 parts of life in essence, in totality, ultimately. The first one is results. The second one is purpose. And then the third one is the work that you have to do. So everyone is always after results, and they have a specific reason why they want that result, and they have to put in the work to achieve it. And for me particularly, there's a subject that I've been avoiding for a very long time, and that is finance. Finance in essence boils down to money. And I'm at the masjid, I ask the students, what is money? Just to kind of get their brain thinking. And I know there's that stigma about money and finance and business in our deen, that whoever chases the dunya is not righteous, and whoever stays away from the dunya is righteous. And to a large degree is very true, but with the same token, on the flip side of it, to a large degree is complete bogus, because majority of the individuals who are telling us that are the same individuals who are stressed and depressed and worrying and constantly stressing about money. So inshallah, I'll have a couple of more episodes coming up, particularly about money, and to kind of share with you my journey about money and the struggles that I've had, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So the basis of this channel will be mainly about money, but I know a lot of you guys are like dreading this, but you'll see inshallah that it's way beyond money. But the money is a tool that we're going to use to be able to achieve the level of success that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to achieve. Anybody who's trying to achieve success without money is like someone who's trying to achieve the breathing without oxygen. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك وأشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة